How's it going, everyone? We're going to skip the action figures this time and focus on some trading cards. So specifically some metal trading cards for Disney's Twisted Wonderland. Now I have done Disney's Twisted Wonderland an unboxing of the Nendoroids, but still Twisted Wonderland is something that is Japan only. It's a game on mobile and it hasn't come out of Japan yet. But these character designs, as you can see here, look super cool. They're created by the same person that made Black Butler. And that's the reason why I also decided to pick up some trading cards, because I just thought these characters look cool. And images of these metal trading cards also looked cool. So for the time being, there seems to be 4 expansions. I've got 3 of them here. So we've got expansion 1, 2, as you can see I haven't even opened that, and then 3 as well. And I guess they're focused on different kind of theme of the characters. So here you've got a bit more of a science lab kind of look going on. This one is a bit more wizardry, I suppose. And then this one is when they first debut in the game, or when the game first came out. Now, if you've seen my Nendoroid videos for these, I've covered Leona, I've covered Azul as well, and hopefully I'll cover some of these guys later on as well. But I love the character designs, and that's one of the things that I've just been really attracted to by this property so far. I don't know much about it, to be quite honest. I don't really know a lot of the kind of character relationships or even story lore, but we can all learn that together, I think. But these are metal trading cards, so a lot of us are going to be familiar with the usual kind of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, paper drip based trading cards. There aren't too many metal trading cards in the world, but Japan have these as metal trading cards. Now, when it comes to metal trading cards, by the way, not just Twisted Wonderland, there's Demon Slayer metal trading cards coming. I might check them out. Depends how I feel about these. So I'm going to focus on doing just the first box for the time being, and then I'm going to do another box for box 2 and 3, another video, sorry, for box 2 and 3. So you get 20 cards in this box. I think there's 18 to collect or something like that. I'm guessing ages 15 and up. Metal card collection, and this is just a sample of the artwork on them. I have no idea what's going to be considered a rare card, what the rare cards look like, or things like that. I just recall seeing some pictures a while back. So I've had these in hand for a while, but I just haven't got around to opening them. On the back is just going to be caskets, actually, with the characters inside them, which is a bit weird, creepy. Maybe there's a story reason for that, but a little bit creepy. But otherwise, this is a very thin package, but we're going to get this open. So remember, 20 packs in each one, and I have no idea what's coming up. Speaking of metal cards, by the way, before I get this open, part of the reason I like metal cards is the Street Fighter ones here. So Udon released these Street Fighter metal cards either as buyables, or they give them away as kind of like, not freebies, but they're gift with purchase, if you like, when you go to their cons and things like that. So what I liked about these is, you know, they're metal, as you can see, right? Pretty solid metal. And I just like the way the colors are appearing in them. So it's mostly focused on the main primary color, so Chun-Li in the blue, and then red and blue for Karen as well. So super cool cards, but these are going to be much more different and I think higher production value. So let's get this open finally, and we'll go through the package. So if you're familiar with Japanese Pokemon cards, the packaging is a little bit different or similar depending on which expansion that you've got. So I think most expansions these days are a little bit rectangular, for example, like this, or they're going to be like this, which is flat and squarish. But let's get these open. So how many have we got here? There's supposed to be 20 packs, right? Just going to double check and make sure. Let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All good there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 packs. So that's going to be very cool, very fun. I'm going to dispose of this box quickly as well. Before we get everything open, we'll just have a quick look at the booster packs themselves. I don't think there's anything really different between any boosters, it's just a single booster art. Again, with the main characters on there. So there are new characters now in the actual game property. And once again, I have not played the game, and I'm expecting most of you guys here have never played the game either, just because it's Japanese only. So the first card that we've got, thankfully, these have names on them, so I don't need to remember anything. Although I do remember this guy, so Azul Ashingreto. Advance warning though, and apologies in case there's a huge amount of reflection going on. So let's see, Azul Ashingreto, this is his kind of default appearance and look. Almost kind of zoomed in, it's not a full body. Let's get that closer look there. Looks pretty good. Printing is quite nice. It's a little bit weird on his hat. Not bad otherwise. Really nice looking card, I would say. By the way, you've also got the house. I think it's the house, the dormitory they call it in this. So you've got that dormitory that he belongs to. So Octanaville, it's called. So these characters, by the way, are all based on other Disney characters. So for example, in this case, it's going to be more around Ursula in Little Mermaid, or from Little Mermaid. So that's why you've got Octanaville, and the color scheme very much is like the Ursula from Little Mermaid. So Azul Ashingreto, and then on the back you've got metallic kind of paint bit or printing there. So Azul Ashingreto in full P105. So these aren't really metal, they're plastic. To be honest, that's disappointing. I was expecting metal. That's like wobble, wobble, wobble. Let me bring out that Street Fighter card. Right. Like, look at that. That's metal. This is wobble, wobble, wobble. That's plastic with metallic cards. You know what? I think I got duped and tricked because it said metallic. Metallic and metal are very different, aren't they? That's my fault. I just bought 3 expansions or something I didn't know. That's okay. We'll carry on anyway. So that's Azul. Let's put him away. And then we've got this guy here. So Ortho Shroud. So this is based on Hercules Hades. Actually, I did read up a little bit about this guy. So Ortho is supposed to be the brother of this dude here. Idiot, I think his name is. So Ortho Shroud belongs to the Ignihide Dormitory house. I'm going to have to pick a word to use, but dormitory. So you got the same bordering going on there. Nice artwork still. I mean, I like the character designs. Ortho Shroud, I believe, is also a boy again. That's, of course, it would be his brother. So Ignihide there again, and not a lot. P111. I'm not going to stick to or remember these numbers. This is probably just a checklist of sorts. Actually, do you know what? There may be metal cards in them, but as Chase, let me just feel some stuff. Man, I should have done some research before I even bought these things. If they're all plastic, that's kind of disappointing. But you know what? Let's carry on opening it. Let's all be disappointed together 3 times over, right? Why not? Why not? So yeah, you get 2 cards in every pack. So that's 20 packets times 2 is 40 cards you're going to get. And here's my favorite guy. You got Leona, King Scholar. I'm really not liking that I got a reflection. That's my fault, by the way. Let me try amend the light a little bit here. See what can be done. Still going to get some reflection, so I'll try and angle this a little bit more appropriately. So you got not Idia, it's Leona King Scholar, my favorite dude, and he belongs to the Savannah Dormitory. And if you haven't seen an Android, I like this guy. The design on this guy is super cool. Look at this guy. He doesn't care too much, right? He's pretty relaxed about things. The hair on this guy is, man, this guy's got style. Come on, this guy's got style. I wish I was this cool. Got a scar tattoo over there. And then kind of sand colors going on with this guy. Otherwise, again, same bordering and whatnot. And plastic as well. So you've got a metallic kind of look here. You can see this is probably show the metallic effect a lot more. So again, we're duped about the metallic thing. But otherwise, you know, same kind of profile card. Here we've got, what's his name? Buggy Bucci. And he is related to Leona in some way. This one I have not read about. I think he may be a cousin, actually. But he's got the ears too, so Savannah Claw guys have the ears. And then on the other side, you've got a full artwork of him. And then we'll go into the next packet. So I think when this first came out, most of the primary marketing stuff was focused on these main characters here on the booster packs. And they tend to be the more dormitory leads, if you like. And then you have kind of like sub-characters that sit beneath them in some way. So they're not the leads, they're just kind of like the stooges in some sense. So here we've got the hearts, oh my gosh, these names, by the way, can be very confusing to say. Heartslabyul. So this is all the Heartslabyul dormitory folks or house folks. This is Rose, forgot his name, Rosie dude, let's just call him that, and then his guys. And there are Nendoroids of all 3 of these actually, so this one's already out. I should cover that one soon, hopefully. And then these 2 are debuting soon. As you can tell, each one of these designs focuses on a particular suite of cards, or suit of cards. So you've got the hearts there, spade there, club there, diamond there. So all very good detail there. The attention to detail and the way these characters are designed are just very, very nice. I love the way they look, and that's why, again, I'm just very curious about this property. So here we've got Diasomnia. So this is going to be, of course, Maleficent's kind of inspiration. So this is the main dude for that one, whose name I forget. So if you pull the card, we'll get his name, but I forgot his name. And these are his 3 underling stooges in a really nice color. I like that outfit. The green and black, lime green, works very well. Gotta say. Actually, everything about these characters are all guys except for this one so far. So, interesting. On the reverse, it's just going to be the same thing as the group shot that we saw before. Then we go on to opening another pack here. So again, I'm a little bit sad now about that they're not being actual metal cards. I'm going to check up on the Demon Slayer ones, because if they're the same, then I'm just going to forego those, because, you know, Demon Slayer is cool, but I'm just going to forego it, I think, if they're going to be plastic but just metallic finish. So here we've got Veil Schoenheit. Veal Schoenheit. I apologize if I butcher a lot of these names. Some of these names are pretty complicated, but we'll do our best. So Veal Schoenheit. I'm just going to Veal. Veal belongs to the house that I can't even read clearly there. But let's have a look on the other side there. And I actually don't know what that says. Let's have a closer look there. What does that say? Pomefiore? Pomefiore? Or yeah, Pomefiore. I think it's a P. Pomefiore. So this one is based off of, I forget. What's the name again? Mirror Lady. That evil queen. That's basically her name, right? Just the evil queen from Snow White. And this character design, very cool. This is the guy as well, as I believe. Love the robe on this character. Absolutely just super cool looking. Look at it. Just very, very classy. Very stylish. Have a full look on the back there, you can see. It's a bit too much, I mean, for most people to wear day to day, I suppose. But this guy oozes style and class. And you can tell this is someone that stands in a high rank, I would say. There is an Android coming out of this, and I will be checking that out, naturally, because as you can see, I'm quite impressed with that outfit. Similarly, this person also has similar outfits for Epophelmia, also part of that particular dorm, and they look a little bit more shy, a little bit recluse almost, but similar sort of outfit design happening there with these guys. I don't think there's too much different actually. Let's see. Even the shoes. I guess the robe is just shorter with this one. I'm not sure if this is a boy or a girl. I actually have no idea. Someone left a comment in my Nendoroid video saying all these characters are guys, which kind of makes sense because it makes sense only because this is a property that focuses on Japanese women. That's their target audience, which is also probably why it didn't come out in the West yet. And they're really into pretty boys, I guess. Still, I thought that was kind of dying out, but I guess not. What have we got here? Ashton Vargas. I have no idea who this guy is. I've not seen this character before. He belongs to the Night Raven College. Night Raven College. I actually have no idea who this guy could be. It reminds me of Gaston, but I could be absolutely wrong there. So, if my guesses are completely really bad, let me know who this guy is inspired by. I'll probably have to Google it later anyway. But interesting, very much reminds me of Gaston. Then you've got the group shot version of the Night Raven College guys. So here you've got a few different ones. So you've got Cruella. I don't know this guy's name, but it's from Princess and the Frog. The Alice in Wonderland cat. A couple of these others. I'm not sure who these two could be. This one's familiar, but it doesn't call out to me straight away. Some of these designs are a little bit complicated to find who they exactly could be based by or inspired by, but if you're a die-hard Disney fan, you're probably going to get it straight away. But yeah, I'm struggling with these two at this point. Love this guy's design. This guy looks, ooh, he looks interesting, I gotta say. Yeah, definitely the artwork on this property is just top tier stuff. I mean, if you love anime, then yeah, I don't think you can say this isn't good stuff. So we got our first double, I believe. This is Hearts, whatever it is. It's them, right? Those guys, the card people. Then we got to Scarabia. These are new. So Scarabia, he's got an Android as well. I always call him Kasim, but it's not his name. It's Kalim, I think. So Scarabia, really nice, cool house logo there in the corner. Let's take a look at that. Cool logo with the snake, or Jafar's snake. Pretty good. This character, I can't remember the name of them, but I believe they're related in some kind of way or form. Looks like he's wearing an off-white belt. I have no idea if that's supposed to be intentional, but is this guy supposed to be wearing an off-white belt? Like, tell me this guy is not wearing an off-white belt. This guy's wearing an off-white belt, isn't he? Anyway, so Scarabia, these two are part of that house, and Leona is not part of it. Oh, Scarabia is obviously it's not part of Leona's, because Leona is Savannah Club. Of course, I'm just gotta remember this stuff, I think. Then we got another, not double, but a triple now of these guys. So triple of Heartslabyul with the Rosa, I forgot his name, but it's triple of those ones. And then we got Floyd Leech of Octavio. Oh, he doesn't look like someone I would trust now. Have a look at him. Now, I'm going to pull this up so you can kind of see Azul there, you saw. So Azul, and then this guy Floyd could be related in some way. Are they related? I want to know now. Very classy looking guy again, but he's very like after party look. with his undone bow tie and everything. He's got a similar sort of outfit, actually, very similar to what Azul has been wearing. Color scheme is the same, but otherwise the outfit is quite similar. He just doesn't have the outer jacket, which is interesting. Very untrustworthy looking face though. Typical anime characters. Don't trust anyone with sharp teeth and a look like that. And then sometimes they end up being like, you know, double agency type of characters or something, right? We've got another Leona. And then, oh, we've got Jade Leech. Oh, very convenient that it came together. So we've got Floyd and Jade. Must be siblings. Now again, I don't know if Jade is going to be a guy or a girl because well, apparently they're all guys, but I could be wrong. But Jade and Floyd. So you got Jade, who clearly likes to keep up an appearance, and Floyd, who's just like, yeah, whatever. Interesting design, same outfits they're wearing. I think the jackets are pretty much the same as well. Blazers, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Twins. Yeah, looks interesting. See, this is just building up my, like, intrigue and just curiosity on, hey, what are these characters? What are they about? How do they relate to each other? I understand house-wise is they're going to relate, but otherwise, how? So the only one I really know is Ortho and Ignihide are... Ignihide, I think his name is? Idia, sorry. Ortho and Idia are brothers, but he's like a robot. I don't know. Then we've got Sam. Oh, okay. Whoa, a much easy name. Just Sam. Hey, Sam. So this is going to be based on the main villain from Princess and the Frog. That villain was very cool looking. And I think it's a pretty underappreciated movie, personally speaking, but very cool looking villain. So Sam has that very, very similar look to it. So if you're not that familiar with Princess and the Frog, I wouldn't blame anyone for thinking this is actually the same character. Even though they're not. Sam has like not Sam, the guy from the movie has a beard and everything, and this one doesn't. But they have very similar outfit, colors are the same, and just like a younger version of him. Wearing a little bit of a skirt, I'm assuming that is. Now, I'm not overly familiar with Princess and the Frog, but this looks recognizable to me, right? I knew who it was. So Buggy Bucci we saw already, so I'm going to put him aside and open some more packets. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying having a look at these character designs so far, despite, you know, understandably may not know about this property. We've got Azul again. Oh, cool. We've got Idia Shroud. I'm going to try to dig out Ortho. Ortho was very early on. So here you got Ortho, and then you got Idia Shroud. So Idia Shroud is the, not head, maybe the head. I don't actually 100% know, but he's clearly the older guy of the Ignihide Dorm. Oh, by the way, the Ignihide Dorm, very interesting to note. The Cerberus, right? Again, cool attention to detail with the logos there. The Octinaville one is nothing special, and that's why I didn't talk about it. But yeah, Cerberus is very cool. I love this guy's jacket, by the way. Now, this jacket just looks super familiar. You would have seen this on a lot of, say, bags in real life, fashionable bags, or people using backpacks and tote bags and whatnot with those kind of polygonal type of look to it. So this guy's jacket is entirely like that. Love his very fiery, blue fiery hair as well. So Ortho is supposed to be his brother, but I think Ortho is not human. He's like a robot-y type thing. I could be wrong though, but that's what I could understand. So Idia Shroud looks very cool. Cool sneaker boots there, or snow boots. Very cool. This guy is also getting an Android. I think I have him pre-ordered. I can't even remember, but I will definitely try and get it. Regardless of if I've got it pre-ordered or not, I'm going to try and check out the Android for that because he looks cool. So like Leona is pretty relaxed. Idia is also quite the same. And Idia, by the way, is... I'm just going to call him Idia. It looks like Idia to me. It could be pronounced differently. But he's relaxed and tends to want to be a little bit... Well, he's a little bit introverted. So whereas he's introverted, Leona doesn't seem that way from the impression I got. We've got Veil again and Diasomnia group shot again. So we'll just skip ahead to another packet. So it looks like I guess we're going to start seeing a lot more duplicates now because we've got a few already that we've seen. So Leona once again, Ortho once again. All of the characters from this property have very different kind of personality traits. There's all detailed on the fandom wiki pages out there. So have a read on those. I mean, to be honest, it should be obvious. I have not read them too deeply either. I'm kind of hoping, waiting that Disney will just give us the games in English. That will be super sweet. I am just still really hoping for that. Then we've got another duplicate here. Oh, both duplicates. So we're probably going to go through a lot of duplicates at this stage. So yeah, I've not read too much on the fandom. I read a little bit here and there just to kind of see kind of top line level of the particular character. But otherwise, I couldn't tell you much about them too deeply. Rook Hunt is interesting. So this is part of the Pomefiore. Is it Pomefiore? I actually don't know. I don't like curvature writing because I find it difficult to read. So Pomefiore, I'm going to call it Book Hunt. Rook Hunt. Sorry, Rook Hunt. I can't even read that. Rook Hunt. And the same kind of outfit that the Veal character had. But this guy's wearing a nice hat. And he has that evil look about him as well. He's got slightly different boots, doesn't he? So we've got Pomefiore at the back. Are the boots the same? They are the same. Yeah, very cool. Why has everyone got really nice outfits? I feel like I need to up my fashion game or something. I just wear hoodies all the time and t-shirts or something. I better start dressing like these guys, I guess. Another duplicate. But yeah, as I was saying earlier on, have a read on the Twisted Wonderland fandom pages out there to get an idea of the characters, the property, the story, and all of that good stuff. There's voice files on there. So we've got Floyd again. Voice files that you can listen to as well. So each one is voice acted by, a voice actor. And typically, I think in Japan, they're going to be pretty popular voice actors. The voice actors tend to be, on the level of even actors are in Hollywood, I guess. So that's really cool from a cultural point of view. Doubles again, or duplicates. So yeah, have a read. I think there's a lot of fascinating, interesting stuff that you can find out about Twisted Wonderland. And then you too can be like, oi, Disney, why are you guys not releasing this in English? But, as I said earlier on, there is an animation coming. This card we have not got. Let me pause there. So we've got Moses Train. He looks familiar. Who has the cat in Disney properties? From, what's it called again? The Night Raven College. My mind is drawing a blank. My mind is drawing a very, very, very big blank. But Moses Train is a very principal looking figure. So he may be quite a senior character within the game as well. So who knows? By the way, the game is basically an isekai where you as the user are transported to this Wonderland. And yeah, all these dormitories are led by people like this who are inspired or take inspiration by certain Disney properties. So Jack Howell, again, is another Savannah Claw member. And he looks pretty moody, doesn't he? This guy actually does remind me a little bit, you might just bear with me a little bit of Grimjo from Leech. That's just because of the hair around there. And that kind of scowl look that he's got. Jack Howell has a scowl. I'm here every day, same time, by the way. So, cool guy here. This guy is a serious looking fellow. And then again, we've got Scarabia as our final card. So that kind of ends this pack. And we've got them all here. I'm just going to bring them all out. So I was duped a little bit. Oh, maybe not duped. It's my fault. That these are metallic cards in that they look metallic with their paint and print. But they're not metal. So let me bring out my Street Fighter metal cards again and see the comparison of them together. So we've got Chun-Li here. Karen is buried as well. I'm going to bring Karen out too because Karen is one of my faves and she's my main in Street Fighter 5 pretty much. But yeah, you see these metal cards? Metal! Not metal! I am so disappointed in that regard. The actual print of the card is quite good, quite clear. But they're not metal. I was really hoping. I don't know why I didn't even think that in the beginning before I opened the box. Because clearly the weight of them is not enough to be metal. That's foolishness on my part. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed unboxing or seeing the cards of this unboxing. And I'm going to do another one and continue with box 2. So let's continue.